and welcome to part 2 of our Disney cruise vlogs to Alaska. We are currently on the Disney Wonder, sailing on Disney Cruise Line for the very first time. If you're new, my name is Brogan.
And I'm Benji.
And we make travel, home and lifestyle vlogs, so make sure you subscribe. But if you missed part 1, we had an amazing embarkation day and a couple of days at sea, and have been getting our bearings and enjoying the ship itself.
We've had a great time. We've seen the majority of the characters, we've had some amazing food.
Seen some whales.
And seen some of the entertainment. It's been really, really good.
Yeah, we're really loving it. So in this second part of our vlogs, we are going to be showing you the 3 stops we're taking you to, where we are going to Skagway, Juneau and Ketchikan here in Alaska. We're starting our first port day here in Skagway. So this is our current view. Hopefully you can get a little feel for this. There are a couple of other cruise lines in over here, but we have obviously never been here before.
No.
And so we booked an excursion where we're going on the train. What's the train called?
I don't know what it's called. I know it follows the white line. It's an
Yukon?
Old, yeah, an old like gold rush mining line.
That.
But for now, that's what we're doing today.
We're excited for it. So weather is looking a little grey, but there's a tiny bit of blue sky trying to peek through the clouds. So hopefully we get some nice views on this train today. We actually recently were lucky enough to experience the Rocky Mountaineer train across Canada from Banff to Vancouver. So if you missed that vlog, then definitely add that to your watch list.
It's a pretty epic vlog.
It was an amazing experience. So obviously we're not comparing them. We are very excited to see more scenery and enjoy another train journey.
My first impressions is kind of giving Norway, isn't it? Like very high cliffs or very high hills to the side of the
mountains.
It's simple as a fjord kind of thing.
Yeah, I guess, yeah,
We're
it's
pretty much set
beautiful.
up a fjord. It's gorgeous. The dark green trees and mountains. It looks really cool.
It does. So we've had a little bit of light breakfast that Benji picked up from the buffet, but we're going to go meet our shore experience group at 7:45, and it takes about 3 hours this tour today, and then we'll have the rest of the afternoon and day. We're not actually needing to be back on board till 8 PM. I don't think we will be that long.
Bit of flexibility. I'm not sure what Skagway has to offer. I think you can see the train. Is that down there?
Oh, is it? We're out here.
I don't know.
You're right.
There's
a
a train
there.
that looks like what I'm expecting, so...
Oh, okay, let's go do the day.
Let's do it.
Come outside and we can see Royal Caribbean, Quantum of the Seas. Oh, it's a bit windy. And then over the other side we saw Holland America and Princess Cruises. Oh, I think this is the train. Yeah. Also, I booked us an adults only carriage, which who knew that was a thing? But as we don't have children, we did book that version. So this experience is called the White Pass Scenic Railway, the rails of the Gold Rush. So it's the path of the Yukon Gold Rush in a vintage train. Okay, we're on board, and some really lovely guys at the front told us that the left side is better on the way up. So we're sat on the left at the back. This is the carriage. It's very different to the last train we went on.
Yeah, it's cute though.
It is really cute, very vintage.
Constructed 125 years ago. Today, we'll be traveling over 20 miles of narrow gauge track and climbing nearly 3,000 feet in elevation to scale the White Pass summit. Our trip will take about 3 hours. And while our train does briefly cross the Canadian border, we stay on board the entire time at the summit. Our train will take a loop in the tracks, which will turn our train around so we can face the opposite direction for our return trip to Skagway. During our trip, I'll be pointing out some of the scenery and sharing with you the history of the White Pass Railroad and the Klondike Gold Rush, which spurred its construction.
Apparently the river is normally a bluish green, very clear with the glacial melt, but because we've had rain for 2 solid days here, we have the glacial melt clear water, picks up all the sediment and things off the mountain and the hills, so...
It's like that milky brownie chocolate colour. The view is lovely, but the windows are all steamed up and it's so hard to like see out of them. We have finished on the train.
That was pleasant.
It was nice. I don't think it's something I would like rush to ever do again.
Well, what you remember is this was the third place that we booked. I can't remember what it was, but there was something else we wanted to do that was fully booked from here, so it was kind of
This is the only thing we could get. But we're done by 10:30. This little town here is so stinking cute. So we are going to go for a mooch and grab some food as well. I will say that there are 4 cruise ships in today, so it is obviously really busy. Yeah, it's absolutely chaos in here. A lot of the clothes are actually on sale because it's the end of the season. I think they've only got like 2 weeks left, haven't they? Cruise ships coming in. I think we should go further away and come back. Right, we're just having a little mooch. There's loads of cute shops. I mean, look at this. With the mountains in the background, they have lots of like gifts and souvenirs and diamonds and some restaurants. So we're just gonna walk down, see what we can find. But it looks like there's big queues for some of the restaurants, so might need to do an early lunch.
That's fine with me.
That's fine with me too. We didn't have much breakfast. I don't know what this is. Surely that's not the Visitors Information Centre. No way. It is the weirdest building I've ever seen.
It's not weird.
It's creepy.
It just sticks.
Oh, it looks like bones. Benji loves a gift shop. I love a gift shop, but they sell Alaskan fry bread over there.
Smoked salmon and reindeer.
Ooh.
And also a pizzeria down there.
Okay, I think we go to an actual restaurant. There's a bar there. We have an adorable Christmas shop. Oh yeah. Well, that was disappointing. There was like nothing in there. Either they've sold all their stock or...
To be fair, probably that would say, like you say, we're the second to last week of the year.
You can just see the glacier peeking through at the top. I love that. We found this little restaurant called the Skagway Brewing Company, established in 1897. We're going up, and I'm so hungry. Okay, we've got our food. We're going to share some onion rings. Benji's got a burger, which looks really good. And I've got a Philly cheese sub thing, which also looks good. I've just tried a chip and it was good. So I think we've got a nice little lunch here. Finished our lunch. It was nice.
It's a solid lunch, I enjoyed that.
It was fine. It was just a bit on the spenny side. It was $100 including the tip. So, you know, prepare yourself. I think it's all about that kind of prices. Because they can charge a bit more because they're in, like, the demand is there, right?
And they probably only have 4 to 6 months of
like
peak.
tourists, yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know. That popcorn smells absolutely phenomenal.
An industrial bag of popcorn.
Have you ever had saltwater taffy then?
I have heard of taffy, but it's like an olden days kind of, I assume maybe they're cutting up the tradition or something.
It's Alaska handmade saltwater taffy.
It feels like soft toffee.
Oh, look, there's loads of different flavours. They've got so much popcorn, it smells amazing in here. I'm gonna get some. This is literally a popcorn emporium and they're mixing it right here. It smells amazing. And we just had to get a bag. It was just so good. It's still warm. It is grey, a bit cold, and we've exhausted all the shops. I think we're gonna head back on board.
I've enjoyed looking around though. That popcorn is insane.
It's amazing. It's like the best popcorn I've ever had.
Honestly, I think it's the point where if you come to Skagway, you have to get it. It's just the regular caramel popcorn. It's quite expensive for popcorn. I think it's $13.
Just got back on board, and they have someone holding a tray of warm hot chocolate.
That is good. That's my first one. I haven't had one yet.
It's so good. This is better than the machine
That's like
ones.
chocolate. It tastes like chocolate, you know?
It tastes like, yeah, melted chocolate. It is amazing. I don't know if you can like fully appreciate it. Look at that. You're already in your cosy clothes. What's this?
We've been in the room for at least 45 seconds, so
I'm not dressed
socks
yet.
have come off.
Whoa.
Jumpers have come off. I'm a different man in the room.
But also we're adding to our magnet door. If you watched the first part of our vlogs, our door is looking a little sad in comparison to other people's. So we made this.
That was really
fun. But we bought a specific magnet.
Just in case anyone forgets where
we are. We just thought that would add to the door, you know? That's nice, isn't it?
God, that's...
Oh, that's just made it. That has changed it.
You don't want to put any more on there just in case it's too much, you know?
I love it. I love it. We're watching the Thursday Murder Club movie with the popcorn, and this is just honestly heaven. It is 7 p.m. and this afternoon we finished the movie. We had a nap.
Yeah, accidentally.
We went to the hot tub, had hot chocolates.
Read our books.
Read our books in the hot tub.
Yeah, we've watched the ships depart, which has been really fun. We had a look for some seals, because apparently they've seen seals outside, but didn't come up our end of the ship.
And now, oh, then I showered and I've done my hair. We are going to go for a little wander before dinner at 8:15, but it's been a really, really chill afternoon.
It's been good, hasn't it?
Really needed it,
Especially after all the, 10 hours of queuing we did yesterday. We just needed like a day to ourselves where we could do what we want. We had a free will day today.
We did, and tomorrow is full on because we're on a shore excursion that's like
but I'm
7 hours long.
Is it Wales or Wales tomorrow?
Wales, the Orca Point, Orca Lodge.
To make sure we wrap up warm then.
Yes, layers are going to be key tomorrow. We're going on a boat, we're going to this little lodge. Oh my gosh, we'll show you all, so keep watching because you're going to enjoy that. Plus we've got a nice dinner at Animators Palette, which we did eat at the first night, but they didn't do all the celebration stuff where you do your drawing. No, so we haven't done any of that yet. So that'll be tomorrow night, and then also there is the Frozen show tomorrow. So we've got quite an evening tomorrow. So today is more chill. I haven't even put any makeup back on. We're just going to go for our dinner, mooch around. We're going to Triton's tonight. We're not leaving the port till 8 PM, so none of the shops are open. We're going to see if we can find any pin trading cast members or any boards. Go to any areas we haven't seen. We haven't seen the gym, and when we went to the adults only cove area with the hot tub.
They had like a really nice little cozy cafe thing upstairs that we hadn't seen.
It's called the Cove Cafe, literally. Yeah, we haven't been in there yet either. So we're just going to mooch the places that we haven't been to. So let's go. It's a little windy up here, but I just wanted to show you how gorgeous it is. Wow, just having a little walk around. This is the very front of the ship. You can see there's a Mickey down there in the black. And this is what Skagway looked like. That little town there. Cute. I love that we were so close. Around here on this side is the sports area, which we haven't actually seen yet, but he's already found a ball and is playing basketball by himself. This is where we were earlier. That was the hot tub we were in. It was lovely. And we noticed these little towel animals earlier. They're so cute. They are very talented. I love this one.
They bring us so much joy, don't they?
They do. I can actually make this one. I know how to do that.
Do you?
Yeah. So this is Cove Cafe. Oh, it is literally a little cafe. What a nice area. I like this a lot. We should read our books here. Oh, like little plates of cheeses and things. Benji will love that. We're walking past the French Quarter Lounge, and these guys are so good.
Amazing yesterday, wasn't it?
So good.
I find myself drowning in my own tears.
You're all dressed for the weather, aren't you? Nice and cozy. Look at this gilet and the matching thing.
Yeah, dressed by Daisy, so it's always.
Oh, dressed by Daisy, obviously. She is a style icon.
She is indeed.
She's a good one to know.
Exactly.
Should we take a picture?
Right, well, we just bumped into Donald.
And Mickey.
Oh, Mickey's there. Yeah, there's a queue. We've already met him like that, haven't we? It's just because Donald was... Oh, Donald's doing something here. What's he doing? He's waving at everyone. That's so cute. Donald! 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 Oh my gosh, what a legend. Mirabelle and Bruno are meeting as well, which is so cool. Oh, here's our table. Thank you so much. We had breakfast in here, but I didn't really appreciate how lovely it is. Look at Ariel mural
Mosaic.
thing. Yeah, that's nice. So this menu is great. It's French inspired food. So we have the breaded deep fried brie, which sounds like a bit of us. French onion soup, that's a yes. And then I actually like most of these mains.
I agree. I would have had the duck breast if
The duck sounds good.
If there wasn't a fillet steak.
But there's
on
a
there.
fillet steak on there, and we love fillet steak. So we're gonna go for that. Don't know what the desserts are because that comes on a different menu, but they have some lighter options as well, vegetarian.
And our server Renato said, would you like cocktails tonight? We're like, no thank you. He goes, don't worry, I've already made your drinks, because we have a Sprite no ice and a Diet Coke no ice every night.
Yeah, he has
already
them
got it
ready.
made for us.
Yeah, it's so sweet. First starter, fried brie, and they weren't joking, like that is a big chunk of brie, isn't it? Next course, some French onion soup. This looks good.
One of my favourite starters.
It's your favourite, isn't it? Are you excited to see it on the menu?
Yeah.
Our steak has arrived. This looks really nice. We asked for some extra vegetables today because we've been craving some carrots.
Remembered.
That meal was maybe my favourite dinner we've
That was
had
very
so far.
good, yeah.
The meat was amazing. There was so much of it. Like normally with a fillet you get quite a small size, but it was loads, and our lovely waiters gave us some more gravy, so it was just how we liked it with the carrots.
I'm not sure if we said, but they had creme brulee, strawberry
cheesecake thing,
yeah, apple tartare,
and a souffle, but we were both full. We've made friends with the photographer, takes all our pictures with the cast,
and
with the characters.
I feel like every time we go and do a character or something like that, it's always her. She works so hard.
She works so hard. I actually need to get her name. I keep forgetting it. Yeah, we're making our way to the shops, not because we need to buy anything more, although they did have some pin trading packs in the sale for $14.99.
Switched them up.
So I might have a look at those because I was tempted, and that's the reason we're going to the shop.
And also, we watched Freakier Friday before we came, but they've got it on board. It's only been out for like 3 weeks, I swear.
Still in the cinemas, yeah. But yeah, we're going back in the shops because they have pin trading board, but I just like looking around. It's so nice to walk in here. I love it. We showed a bit more of the shops in the last vlog. I don't remember seeing that either. That's nice. They have been restocking things. So
new pins, new pins.
They did have new pins yesterday. I'm not being funny, but that looks so good on you.
I cannot even imagine how soft it is inside. Disney Cruise Line Conrad.
Conrad!
It's what it is, isn't it?
He's been watching too much of The Summer I Turned Pretty. They have been restocking some things. They've only got extra small in this one. Loads of people are wearing this one around the ship because it kind of looks like minis. And then they only have triple XL of this one. I bought this one. The Minnie Mouse plush sold so fast, but they still have Mickeys. I have to show you this ornament. We're not going to get it, but I just need you to appreciate the detail. Look at the little Mickey anchor on the edge, and then you've got the characters hanging on the rope. So much going on this. I love it. These are the ones we're tempted by. I actually traded for all of these myself and didn't realise that they'd gone in the sale, so I can see why they're all over the boards. They have a different towel plush today. That's so cute. Why do I love that? Not today. I'd rather be cruising. Oh, I really like that. Don't love grey though, but I love the design. Oh, that's nice too. Whoever's doing the design for this merch should win awards because it's great. Mickey! Hi! Is he meeting? Oh, okay. Oh, bye. Have fun. Every day. Oh my god. That is incredible. The effort and love and attention that's gone into these each day is just insane. Wow. I love it. We're getting into bed to read our books. We will see you again tomorrow for our next stop in Juneau. Good morning and welcome to Juneau, the capital of Alaska. Today we are doing a whale watching excursion to a place called Orca Point Lodge, which when we were looking and reading everything, this one stood out to us. It just sounded so unique and is definitely the thing I've been looking forward to the most. Now, whether we see whales or not is always never guaranteed. It's obviously a possibility, but I think the whole experience of going here is going to be really authentic. We're going to meet local Alaskan people. They're gonna have a fire for us and it's gonna be so cozy and special. Also, apparently the Juneau town is really cute because obviously this is the capital. We had lots of recommendations for food places, a bookstore, a little pin shop and a Christmas shop. So really hope we have time after because it's a tighter day today. We have to be back on board by 4:45. And for my outfit today, I bought this in Banff and it is just the perfect fleece in terms of like thickness, and I love the colours on it. I have several jumpers and fleeces with me, but this one's great for today because I can put a coat on top. And then I'm actually wearing my new waterproof trousers if you watched my pack with me, just because I thought they would be the most practical as we are taking a boat over to Orca Point Lodge. So I thought these would be good, they can get wet, and I've got my walking trainers on too, so these can get dirty. So yeah, I'm ready for the day. We've come up to Cabanas for breakfast this morning. I thought I'd show you a couple of things that have stood out to me. So they do have these sort of like egg bagel things that they've made up. They've got everything you kind of expect for a breakfast buffet. The bacon looks really good. I love American crispy bacon. Croissants, hash browns, pancakes, Mickey waffles, which look so good. The churro ones were just for Glacier Day the other day. I don't know, they might bring them back. Apparently on Sunday they might have them again. And then I believe it might repeat. Oh, there's some pastries over here. I quite like seeing what's available, and I do recommend if you're going out for the whole day, grab some pastries like this and use a snack bag. Nice little tip, and then you can have extras on your journey. I have got a breakfast fit for a 5-year-old. I've got some I've got some Fruit Loops because you know, why not? And then I obviously have some Mickey waffles because that's the law, obviously. So I'm doing a rubbish job here.
Watch out.
Oh. Mickey waffles. But what was really interesting is that normally, I've only ever seen cereal in dispensers and you know, take as much as you want. But here, they have all the cereals behind a glass cabinet and the cast members go and get you your bowl. Like you say which cereal you want and then they pour it for you and then you add your own milk, which is different. We haven't really looked at this area yet because there's always been children. This is called the Aqua Lab and it's very cute, like splash pad area. I do love the theming. And then they have a little Dory's Reef here for the little ones. And this is what the view looks like. It's another cloudy grey day, sadly. One of the things we absolutely can't control is the weather, and we have had some poor luck so far. We also heard that 2 other ships didn't make it to a glacier on our glacier day, which you might have seen in the last vlog. We didn't actually see it. I also haven't really seen much scenery as we've been sailing. Unlike when we were in Norway, every time you looked out the window there was stuff to look at. Yeah, the grey clouds has made it difficult to see sort of more of the landscape, but the weather is something you know, it is what it is. So I'm hoping that going a little bit further out today, we might see a bit more. Look at the ship, full length of it. It's the first time I've seen it from far away, being able to see the full length of it. So we weren't sure how long that bus journey was going to be, but it was about half an hour.
Half an hour? But our driver, Richard, spoke the whole time. Loads of facts.
It looks like the weather is clearing.
He said that it rains for 270 days of the year at least here, and he's confident that we shouldn't get too much rain.
We're on the boat. It's a really nice one. It's got technically 3 decks because 2 with seating.
2 indoor decks and an observation deck up top.
That takes 30 people up the top. Look at this. That first boat's gone out and you can just see the blue sky. It's pretty, isn't it? We've just literally left and Benji's spotting the eagles. I don't know if you can see, it's flying. Spotted a whale, so we're all just waiting for it to come back.
It's so quiet.
It's really peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, everyone's gone quiet because they're looking.
Come on, whale.
Come on, whale. Do good things.
So that first whale was a humpback, just one, but we saw its tail 3 times. Still haven't seen a whale come up yet, so I'm manifesting that so bad. But we've seen one, so...
It's named Kelp.
They've named him Kelp?
Kelp, yeah. And it's towards the end of the season now.
So that was a humpback whale.
Okay.
He doesn't look like that, but he is actually pretty big. So these guys on average are about 40 to 50 feet long.
Wow.
They're going to weigh somewhere in the ballpark of 60 to 90,000 pounds. They're massive. So that's about the length.
Back out on the deck because the captain saw something, but it's a lot of just up and down.
Waiting and hoping, yeah.
But it's beautiful watching the scenery change.
Yeah.
With the blue sky and the sun.
This island over here translates to Bear Fortress Island from the native people because there's apparently 1.6 bears per square mile. So there's a hell of a lot of bears over there. What can you see, Baba?
Absolutely nothing.
Tell me.
Oh. He just turned into me. I was like, why is he filming? I haven't even looked yet.
What can you see now, Bab?
It's such a wind up. Alright, we've arrived at the lodge and look how cute it is. It's just starting to rain, but we're going to be having lunch here and it's so remote. I can't believe it. They're running a full thing going on here, but yeah, it looks so pretty. Very excited. Isn't this cool?
I really like it.
Walker Point Lodge.
To be as sustainable as possible. So you'll see that we use compostable plateware. Juneau Greens locally grows all of our greens and vegetables for us. The salmon comes from a few docks down from where you embarked on your journey today. Our beef comes from northern part of Alaska. By sustaining small ranching, we are able to sustain them and incentivize the next generation to want to do the same thing. Our bread comes from a local bakery called Wild Oven. We also have Brazilian cheese bread, which is gluten-free. At the bar where Marcus is, we have 4 tap handles from our local brewery. For dessert today, one of our partners is Barnacle Foods. They actually make a rhubarb spruce jelly that we utilize in our dessert.
Okay, starting to eat the food. Oh my goodness. Oh, coconut cream pasta. Yes. My goodness, this food looks and smells so good. I'm so excited. But first of all, we have got some homemade lemonade. So in the middle, we've got tomato soup. We have butternut squash, mashed potato, couscous, salmon, coconut cream pasta, salad, some croutoni bread, Brazilian cheese bread, garlic sauce, and then some mac and cheese on the side here.
Everything is either grown or caught on
locally
or from the island.
Yeah.
The beef is from Alaska.
How amazing.
This is so cool, yeah.
It's nice to have some local food and it smells delicious.
That was probably the nicest excursion lunch we've ever had.
Oh yeah, I agree.
That was good, all of it. Gone.
So delicious, yeah, we devoured it. It was so fresh and tasty and lots of variety. And then out here, they've got games for kids, which is just so cute. Well, actually, and big kids. Big kids too. Games for us. And then look, this is the shore, and down here, that's the little fireplace, and there's no one down there, so I think let's just go and enjoy it before it gets busy. And we're going to pick up our s'mores station bits. Look guys, isn't this so cute? This is our perfect kind of day, I think. Go on then, Benj, get straight in there. Let's toast marshmallows. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This is so cute.
Yeah, nice.
You got it?
Yeah, it's my first time doing s'mores, like properly like this with the crackers and the...
Oh, I've really toasted my marshmallow there.
Only on one side.
Oh no, I got distracted. I was taking a photo. Okay, this this is sticky. It's sticky. It's feel like I want my rich tea biscuit, you know, like the graham crackers.
No, what I want is some Cadbury's chocolate.
Cadbury's, yes, Hershey's.
Can you help me out a sec? Can you just take that bottom cracker off for me?
If I hold that like that, is it coming out?
Yeah, I need to hold it.
You got it?
Mmm.
Joe's good.
Mm. Yeah, it'll work.
It'll work.
It's a nasty treat, but it's good.
S'mores, 10 out of 10. Now we're in the little gift shop.
Warm the belly.
Warm the belly. And we found that they sell an actual pin badge. Look, it says Orca Point Launch. That's so perfect. We've just discovered there's a little rhubarb dessert too. We got distracted by the s'mores, but look at that.
Another bit of rhubarb. We used to grow rhubarb in the garden.
Did you? Yeah. It's like a mini donut with the, is it honey? Mm. Yeah, that was really nice. Look, you can see all the marine life.
See the starfish on the side there.
Look at all these starfish. Look. This is cute. So you get a little bit of a better look at the marine life.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I showed the whole boat earlier because we kind of just got straight on it, but this is what it looks like. We're up on the second deck, aren't we?
The American Eagle.
The American Eagle. Right, now we're heading straight back, hopefully with a bit of time to go and look in the Juneau town.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we have got shopping to do. Oh, I bet he's got his Kindle. Yeah. Did you get mine out?
My book's changed. Not about fighting and soldiers or anything. Rubbish.
He's got the Kindles out.
Have we shown my new Kindle? So Brogan's got her
design,
yeah.
Yeah, somebody wanted to be part of the gang, so he's been collecting stickers there. We've been going places.
These are Banff, and then this is from Vancouver.
You've got some more to add to it, haven't you? Since we've got Alaska ones, but the Eagle looks good. You've got a bear claw, yeah. Let's have a little nap. I've got to wake him up because we're nearly here. It's time to wake up.
Too much fresh.
Too much. Oh. It's hard for a little boy, isn't it? He wanted to go back to sleep.
I don't know if it's going to pick up how loud this is.
So loud. Alright, we've got a few things to update you on. First of all, we have just jumped off a free shuttle bus called the AJ Dock Shuttle.
Takes 6 minutes. It's a 25-minute walk or take 6 minutes on the shuttle.
Thank goodness, because our tour guide dropped us back at the ship. Going back, the tour I really enjoyed it.
Amazing.
I thought it was very expensive for what it was. All of the tours have been, I will say.
It's the Disney tax. It's the,
very expensive.
It's the cruise tax and the Disney tax. You get double bubble.
But I did enjoy seeing the whales. They can't predict, but we did get some. Yeah. And I did love the lodge and the lunch. So overall, a good one. Yeah. And we got to see the glacier still.
Yeah,
from afar, but we still saw it.
We got a very good view of it on the bus.
Yeah,
so I'm fine with that.
And from the ship too, from the boat. When we left Orca Point, we're going in the first shop. We just go around, do what we can. Oh my gosh, there's jelly cats. Are they jelly cats? No, they look like it. The hot water bottle things that you warm up. They're cute though. Wow, what a cute shop. We love these kind of stores. We're popping into this Christmas shop. I don't like Comic Sans.
So if you guys like a traditional Christmas decoration, then you can get obviously your traditional Santa on the turtle decoration here.
Yeah. I've been looking for that everywhere because that's how I'm envisioning.
Oh, that's perfect. It looks like it's like rains. Oh, it's rains. Oh, I thought I dropped that.
Yeah, no, it's rains. Oh, the little wooden ones. Yeah, they're cute.
Again, it's one of those that I don't want, but
you just like it. Fair enough.
We had a very lovely viewer tell us a tip for where to find pins, so we're on a hunt for this pin shop.
This is the shop that someone recommended, William Spear Design. It was like a 10-minute walk. Oh yeah, she's right, look. There are so many pins on boards and in the glass. We've got the red chair, yeah.
Love the red chair.
Yeah, we got that. There's so many, there's these vintage ones as well, it's crazy.
Okay, ironically we actually like the ones at the children's toy shop better.
But it's really nice to see all the pins though.
Yeah, I'm glad we made the effort to come up here.
I don't know if you can see it, but the waterfalls look like cobwebs coming down the mountain.
Here and here, yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
They're frozen in time, though. You can't see them moving at all.
This store says, with love from Juneau. That's cute. Let's have a little look in here. This one says that they are Southeast Alaskans' oldest native trading post. Oh wow, so we have to go in here.
Do you know how I touch everything soft? That's real.
Oh, that's real, okay. We're looking at more Christmas decorations and I love this one, look. His little legs move. But I don't like Comic Sans. And they seem to have it on all of the decorations. The weather here has changed so much today.
Right.
One minute it's raining and then the sun just comes out and it's glorious, but just walking around down the street, having a little look in all these shops. Some of these shops are just so precious. There is so many things to look at. Every single souvenir you could ever imagine, they have it. Beautiful art and homewares. I love it. Oh my gosh, more Christmas decorations.
That is so nice.
It does say Alaska over the cockpit.
I like it. It goes with your hair so well, yeah.
I have white at home and the baby blue, but I don't have a brown.
It's like a coffee colour, is it?
I quite like it.
I do too.
Is this real?
Hope not.
The lady was lovely and she confirmed that the fur on top of my hat wasn't real, so that's okay,
That's
we're good.
good.
But also she said that when they've got 4 ships in today, but when they have 6 ships in, there are 20,000 people that come and visit Juneau. How insane is that?
That's great for these local shops, isn't it?
She just said thanks so much for shopping local, so it's nice to support and get something. So yeah, happy with my purchase. And I'm hoping maybe it'll be cold enough I can pop it on outside the decks.
I mean, I'd much prefer it to be nice and warm, but yeah.
True,
but if it is cold, then you've got a really lovely hat.
Bears tomorrow, I can wear it with bears.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, yeah.
I love all the shop fronts like this. I think I said it yesterday as well, but like,
Yeah.
you can really imagine how it would have been when it was like
Back in the
first in
day.
town, yeah. I cannot put into words how soft this is.
It's 100% baby alpaca,
We need an alpaca.
made in Peru.
We keep on talking about getting a dog, maybe we should get an alpaca instead.
That is so soft. Oh my god, that is so precious.
When the heck are you wearing that?
When I'm flying my World War I era fighter plane.
You were born in the wrong era.
We have 6 minutes to get back to our shuttle, otherwise I reckon another 10 minutes and that guy would have convinced me to buy that hat.
Didn't look good on you.
Am I gonna wear it? No. I don't care. It's awesome.
I only learned about this recently because I'm in a few groups, but you can pick up a free charm at the different ports. So they were giving away some of these in Skagway, these ones here in Juneau, and then some in Ketchikan. People have been collecting them. Should we have a look at it? Okay, literally just walk in and ask. They're free, totally free. That one's really cool, the eagle. And then that one's the little bear paw. We thought we'd show you. They're quite cool, aren't they? I like them.
The book series I'm reading at the moment is about the Roman legions. I'm on book 11 of 25, so I've committed quite a lot of time to it. And the series is called The Eagles of the Empire, so I'm feeling really connected to eagles at the moment. I've always loved birds of prey. I got the sticker for my Kindle, and so I think that charm might just go on my keys when we get home. And we've seen a lot of bald eagles this trip as well, so.
That's very apt. And it was free.
And it was free, which
we
is
like
our
freebie.
favourite thing.
I thought I'd show you this gondola. It's just coming in now. It's called the Gold Belt Tram. I don't know what the view looks like up there, but that's what it looks like. Why is it just stopped there though? Oh, is it going? Yeah, it's just very slow. Here we are, back up the Disney Wonder. And it is about 4:15, so we're cutting it fine.
But half an hour to spare. If you're not early, you're late.
We always allocate at least half an hour, don't
Never
we?
want to be that person.
No.
You know when it'd be on Instagram, like,
oh look, those runners. And look, loads of other people doing the same thing as us. But yeah, it's been a great afternoon.
Yeah,
We've got a busy evening. We're literally doing a quick turnaround in our room because we're going to see Frozen the Musical in about half an hour.
Yeah.
So in we go. Benji's just spotted 2 bald eagles on that shipping container over there.
That is me and you in another life, isn't it?
Oh.
Like, 2 of us still in and around cruising, just watching all the things.
Oh, that's
They're probably
so
like, oh,
cute.
look at all them cute little humans.
They've got a good view up here, haven't they?
She's like, oh, Ben, drops for dinner. And I'm like, salmon.
Again.
We had salmon last night.
This is so gorgeous. And also someone on Instagram asked if this was glass. It's not. You can put your hand and your face fully out. It's not glass. And look, we're going to sail right out through there. Beautiful. I'm ready for dinner. I'm wearing this really lovely dress. I have this in pink as well. My little Primark Mary Poppins bag because I've got so much in here. And I've put my Frozen ears back on because we're going to see Frozen the Musical. And if you know me even a little bit, you'll know that I am obsessed with Frozen the Musical. I've seen it 5 times on the West End, and it's actually on Disney Plus if you want to see the recorded version. But I loved it so much. It was my favourite musical. So the fact I get to see a smaller version today fills my heart with so much joy. So let's go do it. And the girl that we met on the bus today told us we have to be there an hour before. So that's what we're going to do. We brought our Kindles. We're going to go on down. Here's the stage. It looks exactly like the West End version, or the Broadway, I guess, in terms of, you know, the setup here, but I'm very excited. We have just come out of the Frozen show, which we'll talk about in a moment. Picked up a beer for Benj.
It's not frozen, that mountain's frozen. Anna's up there.
There's the glacier right out there. Wow, that is so impressive.
It's either a glacier or it's one hell of a ski run.
No, that is a glacier. How good was the show?
So good, loved it.
I loved it too. It was really, really good. There was so many Disney magic moments that you expect in their theatre shows.
Costume changes and...
Yeah, when Anna's woken up that morning of Coronation Day and her hair's a mess, they did this really like sleek maneuver, is the only way to describe it, where her hair goes into that perfect, you know, styled look.
I think that's literally my favourite.
So good. I know how they do it, but I just went, ah. Oh, something's happening out here. Should have a look. I've never met Minnie like that, but look, she's in her white evening dress, and then these guys, these are amazing, these guys. They're the ones we saw in the French Quarter. Look how pretty it is outside. The light is so nice.
This is one of my favourite views. Being on a cruise ship, the sun has just set.
This is my favourite time for cruising, when the water is like glass, it's completely flat, the sun's setting.
Even the wake, like we're a reasonably sized ship.
Yeah.
And the wake is just like ripples.
I would love to see a whale right now, but...
Right.
Now.
We're on to bears and an orca.
And the Great Alaskan Lumberjack show tomorrow.
And the boys.
I was a bit too cold in my dress, so I've got changed. But I wanted to show you, I've had some success with the old pin trading. Look at most of these pins that I found from boards. All of these I found on the board, and this is the starter set. They sell for like $15. So I think I'm going to actually buy one of those. Some of these are still mine. In this bottom corner here, they're all mine. But those top 3 here on this pink board, we traded for. And apart from Cinderella,
order all of those in you as well. It's been so much fun. There are some keen pin traders on board and they're leaving good pins on the board, so we've been leaving some of ours too. Like one of the guys,
spoken to him a couple of times, it was really sweet. He was like, oh, you've got a couple that I've traded, and he's got a massive binder full, so he's an expert, so we feel a little bit insecure around him pin wise.
We do, yeah.
And then we're like, oh, that's nice that we've got a couple of yours. And he goes, we're like, oh, we left a Disney 100 expedition. He goes, oh, I got that one. That was great. And we were like, oh, we're cool kids.
We took a pin that we put.
The cool boy got a pin of ours.
Honestly, we're not quite there. We're not die-hard pin traders yet, but we're really enjoying the journey.
Everyone's got to start somewhere, Baba.
I would like to buy bigger boards because these little ones are fine, but like I need bigger. I need more choices and options. And I'm running out of space all the time. Like I traded for these, but now I want to keep them.
It makes sense. Instead of having 2 boards, you might as well just have one board.
Big one, yeah. All right, it's time for Animator's Palette. And we have eaten here once, but they didn't have the drawing and the magic the first night.
We were very confused, weren't we?
Yes, we were confused. We were, well, what's going on?
We thought we'd missed it.
We haven't sat in these seats. These would be nice to sit in, wouldn't they?
They closed the doors.
They do close the doors, yeah. I like these ones. Although actually you've got no view. I love it. Look at all the drawings. The drawing begins already. Each table's got pens and paper on. Right, I haven't thought about this, but I'm going to try.
This is I feel pressure.
I do too. Alright, let's do it.
Like with any idea, I'm just going to draw a football kit.
I know that I want my curly hair in red.
Oh my god, we got black and red, I can do like a Bournemouth football kit.
He's taking this very seriously already.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing an outline first and then working on my design. Oh my god. We didn't invite a hooligan to Animator's Palette, thank you. No. Benji's is legit. Quite good. Mine is not.
I have drawn AFC Bournemouth's new holding midfielder, number 10, Benji Lever. Wow, very pretty.
I'm looking forward to seeing it up on the screen. I've always wanted to do this.
Yeah, cute.
Alright, so this is the menu tonight. Had lots of salmon, so I don't think I want that. Oh, beef welly. We're just about to eat our starter. You've got the salad. Crazy, and I've got the chicken satay.
As the dining room proudly presents
your dinner. Great stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me, ask the dishes. I've got the chicken schnitzel for my main, and Benji's got the beef Wellington.
Always a beef welly.
Let's get, and we got our bowl of carrots again. Something that does really bug me is that there are no prices for how much any of these things are. So I am having to ask our waiter like how much, and he doesn't know, so he has to go and find out, and then by that time I've kind of moved on. So I do feel like it would be more helpful to know.
And I think that's not just bad, but also like it feels deliberate.
Yeah, because you're just ordering it anyway. Yeah. It's too easy to just not know, and I don't like that. And it's making me not order things. So I'm like, well,
it feels tricky.
Yeah, I don't like that. So that's something I don't like. But I do like the choices of puddings. So just deciding what I actually want. I don't know what this chocolate one is. It doesn't say what it is. Here are our puddings. This is my chocolate cake with mousse, chocolate mousse, and Benji's got the strawberries and cream cake. It looks good.
That's me.
That's yours, yeah. And that's mine. Oh, that was so quick. There's so many, obviously. Some people are so creative. That's so good. Look at them behind. There we are. I like that you get a little sticker.
It's official.
But we've just had bad news because we found out
the Sorcerer Mickey came out on the first night. How are you meant to know this stuff? Like, it's so hard to be a Disney fan and not know this stuff. No one told me that you have to wait for both. Like, how am I meant to know all this information?
Then there's no way of finding out either, unless
No
you're
one
gonna
said anything.
unless you're gonna watch 50 vlogs on YouTube and ruin all the magic
Ruin
for
it
you.
for yourself, yeah. Today's towel animal is a little crab, and the chocolates are coming out his mouth.
Are they not his antennae?
Looks good.
It
Love
looks
it.
great.
Tomorrow we're in Ketchikan and we've got a bear shore experience, which I'll talk about in the morning, and we're going to the Great Lumberjack Show, so we'll see you again in the morning. Good morning, welcome to Ketchikan, our last port here in Alaska.
It looks like the cutest port, doesn't it?
It's very cute, yeah.
It looks really nice.
It's right there, which is nice. I like the ports that are right there, if that makes sense. You can see the shops, you can literally walk to them. We are doing a black bear and wildlife exploration tour. So it's 3 hours and 15 minutes. And once again, it's very expensive.
But we're going to go and see Brother Bear. We're going to see Coda. I don't know if he was a black bear actually, but
Isn't he a brown bear?
He's a bear.
He's a bear. We're hoping to see bears, that's the goal. So yesterday was all about trying to see the whales, today's about the bears. We only have seen a bear once on this trip from afar.
Very
when we were
far
on the Rocky
away.
Mountaineer train. So we'll see if we get any luck today. But we're really excited, and then after that we're gonna go straight from the tour to the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show.
Well, this is absolutely gorgeous. I think this might be my favourite town we've been to so far.
What first impression?
Walk backwards, Bubba, so we can do a little outfit check. Look at this. Look, you look.
And I got a little hat, the hat I got yesterday, I got that too.
Little trendy Wendy.
And I'll give you a little tour of the town as we drive through it. Straight ahead of me is another totem pole. That would be the Chief Johnson totem pole.
Viva Row.
I'm excited.
So am I.
I'm ready to see some birds.
Already? Oh my god.
We've been on the tour for 30 seconds.
Oh my god. That's incredible. Oh my god. So do I. Oh my god. My heart is racing.
I could give him a cuddle.
He's so cute.
He would know that I'm a friend and he would give me a cuddle.
God, he's so precious.
And completely wild. There's no fences, nothing. They're not tagged. They're not.
No, they're not tracked, no.
They're not tracked, they're
So
just-
the chances they said can't guarantee it, and then we just walked out.
But
and there was one already.
they do have spotters, kind
Yeah.
of letting them know
Where to
roughly
go.
where they are. But
That's absolutely incredible. I can't believe we're so close. I don't know if you can actually gauge how close we are. Oh my god, we're gonna go see more.
do you reckon that's just 2 interns wearing bear costumes? That's what you have to do before you become a ranger. You have to do a season dressing up as a bear and hiding for the tourists.
Oh my god, it's amazing. Goodness, that's incredible. This one's really... There is a mum and 2 cubs just in there. You can hear the birds, and the walkway looks like this. It's like a really pretty walk. Mum's checking if he's alright. Oh, look, you can see his face now. Oh, he's coming down. This is absolutely insane.
It's like teddies.
We're so close. I thought we'd be miles away.
And they just don't care about us.
They're not bothered at all. And there's 2 mums that both have 2 cubs. So it's like 2 separate bear families.
And because there's like a really, like a decent sized stream here and loads of salmon, they don't get territorial because there's so much food.
So much food, yeah.
Not really, that was a scratchy scratch.
Oh, a scratch on the tree, yeah. Oh, just look how close we are. Like, there's no zoom on this at all. for about half an hour. We have seen 6, and they are beautiful. We're so close.
Majestic. Even watching the salmon get upstream is like artful, isn't it?
And there's birds and like waterfalls. It's beautiful.
He just walked along this thing. I heard him before I saw him.
Look, he's got a salmon.
He's got one.
Wow.
Fillet of fish.
Wow.
That's the eyes. No one's I got bird poo on my bag, so I stopped to wipe it off.
He just popped out.
And then he was like looking at me like, are you gonna nick my fish kind of thing? I heard him like munch his salmon before anything. Looked down, he was right underneath me.
It's gorgeous. I wish you could smell it because it smells so strong of salmon, but then as we get closer back to where we started, it smells really fresh.
It's like the freshest air I feel like I've ever breathed.
Yeah, it's. I've never smelled anything like it. Like almost like, you know, those air fresheners that try to be like fresh scents. Imagine that, but like
Proper.
real.
I want to like bottle it, and then next time I'm like in London, I just want to breathe it in.
Yeah. That was amazing. That was a proper core memory highlight.
Forever. I never expected to get that close.
Neither did I.
I don't think there's a scenario in which you could safely get closer to properly wild bears.
No. We've just had a lovely talk from a guy named Kevin that carves the totem poles here on site. He told us all about his apprenticeship with his uncle, and we learned a little bit about the history of the totem poles and his carvings, the work that he's doing right now. And some of these out here are incredible, aren't they?
Up until the 70s, totem poles were actually illegal in the US, and they were confiscated or burned. Some put in museums. So when Wayne originally wanted to learn about his family's history, he had to back engineer his learning of totem poles by going to museums to see them for the first time and understanding what they meant.
And then bringing that knowledge back here.
Yeah, now Kevin's obviously learned from Wayne and he's told us about it, which I think is incredible.
Yeah, it was really incredible. That wraps up our tour. We're just going to pop into the gift shop, see what they have as well, to support them and maybe get a pin.
Got to see bears. We love seeing wildlife. I love learning things about things I just have no idea about.
It was incredible. It was absolutely amazing. Nope, it's bigger than you.
I reckon a few more greens.
I didn't realise that their wingspan was that big.
Massive.
That's insane.
Yeah, massive.
Don't know what happened.
Well, you're not allowed to keep the bears. The bears have got to stay in the river. What happened?
Some purchases. Just fill your side, you know.
Nice.
They didn't have any little ones left.
So you had to get a big one.
What a shame. When that happens.
I understand. You happy?
Yeah.
Good.
Let's grab a bit of lunch, but we're right outside the Disney Wonder. Look at that. There's so much merch. Like if you wanted a nice hoodie, there's so many. And like I said, there's discounts. I do like that one. This sounds like a bit of us, Benj.
The first thing we saw when we got off the ship, wasn't it?
Christmas in Alaska. Let's go. What does it say? Black, brown, gummy bear. Oh, that's fun. I just love all these jumpers that say Alaska on them. They're so nice. Oh, they've got some really nice ones. Oh, I love these. It says 2025 on it too. That's cute. These are my favourite ones of the bears. Like, look at that. We already picked one up with some bears on it, but I love them. I'm not fat, I'm fluffy. So the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show is literally 1 block back, so the ship is just behind there. And I heard lots of people say that this fish house is meant to be really nice, so that's a choice. But we quite fancy a pizza, so we're just going to go into this sports bar. Alright, we're in this little bar. We've ordered pizzas just because we fancied a pizza. We haven't had one this week, I don't think. I did end up buying a new jumper in one of the shops, and because I've been wearing this Mickey one all day on a different outfit, I thought I'd put it on. But look at it, it's so lovely. It feels really soft, and it was originally $40, but it was in the sale down to 30. I'm so excited to see the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show. Okay, I think they run this show all day, and like I said, you could book directly with Disney, but it was all sold out because I prioritised getting the bear tour. But then I just went on their website and you can actually book directly. So I booked just the 4 till 5 PM show, and when I booked it, I literally booked a specific Disney one, like it let me book Disney show. It was $125 for us both, and it says Disney Private Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show, 4 till 5 PM, so it's an hour long.
Ooh, what did you get?
Chicken, onion, pepper. I think it's got sweet chili sauce on top.
That looks amazing.
And I have an Alaskan cider as well.
And here's mine. I went for one called the Three Little Pigs because it has bacon, prosciutto, and sausage, and pineapple. Pineapple on pizza. Yes, I'm that person.
Bears seen, pizza eaten. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Benj, it's you. That is you. Hold on, let me at least take a picture with it. Oh my gosh. What a fun shop. Oh, we love these puzzles, but we just can't bring them home. Oh, Benj.
It's so much cheaper to buy them and bring them home.
I know,
You
but
have
they're
to
so
pay
bulky. You
them.
have to pay all the tax and the shipping. So expensive for us to buy these.
Boardwalk, can we
Look.
please start selling them in the UK?
Yeah,
please?
what's happening? We love you.
Otherwise it's admin and we have to wait for 2 weeks.
And there's 20% off as well. Just confirmed, no filming, but we are allowed to take pictures.
Photos.
So don't worry, we're going to put in a little slideshow for you and we'll talk about what we thought of it at the end. This is our view though, we're allowed to just show you what this looks like. So it actually says Welcome Disney Cruise Line on the sign down there.
Are you all excited for a lumberjack competition this afternoon?
We have just finished the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show.
That was really fun, I enjoyed it.
It was good fun.
It was really well put together.
The first 15 minutes was a lot of like
It was
faffing
like-
around.
It was very much like first 15, right, get the kids hyped.
Yeah.
And so for us it was a bit like, oh no, please say this isn't all like this.
Goofy came out in an exclusive little Alaska outfit, which was
And
also cute.
For some reason did a workout session with the kids. Including crunches and like bicycles, which I don't even think I can do.
But then it was good. There were 2 teams, so they had the crowd like hyped up, and they did loads of different techniques and explained what they were for. And
Do you want to talk about the techniques?
honestly, I think the technique was
Just a bit
good.
of a blur,
It
really,
was.
wasn't it?
I had some great photos.
What's the ruin?
Looking forward to sending them to my girlfriends.
Yeah. And what did I get for you at the end?
Benji got me a postcard that's signed, and we had a photo with them too, so it was a really good one. There's a lot of them actually that work there, isn't there?
Yeah.
So that was the show. That was our day here in Ketchikan. We actually still have about an hour if we do want to do anything else.
I think we go over to that creek place.
Right, okay. We can walk around there,
Yeah.
see how we feel. Okay. This is so precious. Look at this gorgeous little area.
I love that. The black blue house there, or business or whatever.
I like this dollies.
Yeah.
This is so cool. Oh,
I
is
think
it?
that used to be a brothel.
No.
Yeah. Dolly's house, historic red light tour where both men and salmon came upstream to spawn.
Okay. Look at the ship behind us too.
That house could talk, eh?
We are back on board and it is the nicest evening. Look at that, the sun is setting. It is glorious outside. He's already dressed for the hot tub, by the way.
Yeah, I have shorts on. I just thought of a joke on the spot and I want to share it with you. People always ask me what my wife's favourite state is. I have no idea, but Alaska.
This is what I have to live with. As we were passing the ice cream machine, you get free ice cream wherever you want. I got one and it's amazing. I'm currently outside with my bear, my blanket, my book, and we are leaving Ketchikan. And look at that. It's so glorious. We went in the hot tub, that was lovely. And now I'm back in my pajamas, just enjoying some reading time, watching us sail away. Wow. Look how beautiful this is. That is incredible. So peaceful. We just finished reading on the balcony, watching the sunset together. It was bliss, wasn't it?
Yeah, we had a bit of a really ambiance, space ambiance, didn't we? Just
Playing on our phone, yeah.
And the sky was just getting redder and redder.
It was so pretty.
So peaceful.
So now we're going to do our usual evening loop of the pin boards.
Pin loop.
See who we see, chat, and then we're going to Tiana's for dinner.
Okay, let's go. I love walking into this one. It's so well themed and pretty. I love it. And Tiana pops out and they have a band playing down there. Tonight's bread service is one big brioche.
It's like a Honey I Shrunk the Kids kind of bread. Oh, that's really, really upset me, that has.
Here's my iceberg wedge with tomato, bits of bacon and some cheddar. It looks really nice. I like this. And then you've got your soup, haven't you?
Tomato soup, basically.
Alright, I know that didn't look like much, but that was my favourite starter that I've had all week. I think I'm going to recreate that at home. The bacon, tomato, chunks of cheddar, lettuce, and then Thousand Island dressing. We've got the kids menu and we're both colouring it in. You need to colour it yellow over there. Look what our waiter's done. They look so good, Tiger. Yay! Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Every night we've been asking for some extra veg and we didn't ask today, did we? And he still brought it out, a bowl of carrots. You've got the pasta,
I do.
looks good. And I have got the beef. Okay, we've had our first big dinner flop.
Yeah, that was inedible, really, wasn't it? It was just such a shame because we both said that was probably one of our best starters.
Favourite starter, worst main.
My pasta was just like, honestly rock hard. It was like no bend to it at all.
It was really bad. I tried it and it was completely inedible. And then the bowl of carrots, they were rock hard, like my teeth made marks into them. And mine was just, the potato was all crumbly. The meat was okay.
It tasted old, like as if it was for the
It was not
extra
good.
from the previous service.
Yeah, and they felt so bad for us. They could tell that we didn't like it, that they got us a glass of
Which is so
Prosecco.
sweet. Which is so sweet. They didn't need to do that, but that was really lovely.
It was very sweet, but we skipped out on the pudding. I don't know if Tiana does any sort of big show or whatever, but we are hungry, so we need to go
grab some ice cream or something.
Ice cream?
You
I
want some
want
tendies?
chicken tenders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Oh no. Oh no!
The Pinocchio's thing.
Let's try that. Let's try that. Okay. I want to meet Goofy in half an hour as well. Oh god, it's freezing out here, so I'm not prepared for this. It's not going well. Okay. They open at 9:30 at night. So, okay. All right. Let's go meet Goofy then, shall we? Because I need him to sign my ears. We're gonna meet Goofy because I would like my ears signed, and then we're just gonna call it and go to bed. I might order some room service. Coolies. Got a lovely day planned tomorrow, so we'll see you again in the morning for the last day. Good morning, it's our last day on the Disney Wonder and we're starting with a massage. We are going for a 150-minute experience. So we're having the actual massage first. I actually don't fully know what it's about and I've only just woken up, so let's go and see. We're gonna have a little bit of breakfast at the cabana and then yeah, go and enjoy and read our books and relax. And then we've got a really jam-packed day. I have starred or favorited like so many things in the schedule, so let's do the day. I have absolutely no idea how much we can film in here, so I will try and show you. Okay, I'm in the changing rooms and it's very nice in here. I'm gonna wait in that section there and I'll report back. Oh, look at this. Look. Oh my god, there's a hot tub. That is amazing. Right, we've had our feet exfoliated and now we've got a little hot tub time and then we're going for a massage, but it's all in the same space, so this is lovely. And then the bed's in there. I really enjoyed my massage. It was so nice to do a couples one and that little room with the hot tub was so relaxing. We read a chapter of our books and at the end we had another 15 minutes as well. I will say the massage was very good, like it was really enjoyable. I loved it. It was a full body hot stone, about 70 minutes, but it felt longer, which is always nice, but it was just very expensive and we wanted to try it and we wanted to sort of experience all the different types of things you can do on board, and honestly kind of compared to what we've experienced in the past as well. And I don't know if I would recommend that you must book it because of just how expensive it was. Like I can't even bring myself to consider it. We booked it when we were at home, when it was like 4 or 5 a.m. when we were doing our excursions and, you know, thinking about what we wanted to do on board. And I think now, in reflection, maybe it was just a bit spenny for what it was, because it comes with an 18% gratuity on top.
as well, which we didn't factor. So now we're going to try and hopefully win some back because we're going to go to bingo. Did you enjoy your massage?
Yeah, because I'm so tense. She really
She went to town?
Yeah, I think she took it as a personal challenge. I did actually have to ask her to
ease off on the tension.
Yeah, you take it. Ooh, well, I didn't ask her. I went,
she was like, "You okay?
You're alright? Do you want me to a bit less?" I went, "Yes, please."
At the end, they put our hands together, but my eyes were closed with a thing over it, you know. And so I was like, "Is that Benji's hand?" And then
we were just like,
because we were like hovering, yeah. I was like, "Is this lady holding my hand?" It was yours. Anyway, right, let's rock and roll.
Okay, here are the prices for bingo. No wonder it's a £10,000 jackpot. Okay, so I did the 2 boards for $40, and this is different to what we've done on other cruise lines. It's actually a marker, like a dry whiteboard thing. Just getting used to it, but they're on these like neat little boards, so you don't have to have a table. Also, I wanted to point out that we also had saved Jack's diaper dash today. If you know, you know. This is where people's babies race each other in the atrium. Right, we've got to concentrate.
The entire game, plus the in fact red and orange.
So we did any line and then we did any corner, and I didn't even get one corner.
4, 6.
The first game was 1 after 8 numbers, and the second game was 1 after 5 numbers. It feels a bit pointless. What's the point? People have got tablets which have just marked it all off for you and tells you when you win.
$464. Okay, ready? Let's go. Okay, Emma, show you on your best moves. Go.
We are having lunch outside today and picked up some chicken tenders and a pizza from Pinocchio's. So we're going to try and see what it's all like. We haven't really sat outside, had lunch out here, and they're doing the Freezing the Night Away show at 1 o'clock. I want to know if the chicken tenders are like the ones in the parks. They're not quite the same, but they're similar. They're nice. I don't know which way it goes.
That's a very good one, Baba.
I've had a lot
you
of
need
practice.
some sprinkles, don't you?
Yeah.
Nope.
What are we gonna do?
I need you all to know that Benji and I would like to be these grandparents here when we're older. Look at them, living their best life. I love this. Just come to the back of the ship to catch the blue sky and the sea and the wake. It looks amazing. And we've noticed people are having their buffet lunch out here, which is really nice. We should have done that, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Much nicer eating there than by the pool. We were craving a bit of a quieter spot, so we've come outside. We've got our books and it's really nice and sunny, quieter, because there were just no quiet spots. That was so lovely. Benji's gone to return his glass. He's had a beer. I'm coming. And I was just gathering my pins because we're going to a pin trading event. These are my favourite days at sea, when it's sunny like this and the sea is so blue and you're just out on the open water. You can see the land, but it's so pretty. I absolutely love cruising when it's like this. Look, he's ready for dinner. This shirt is so nice. And he's got nice shoes and long trousers on because we're going to Paolo. And we kind of match. We're in the same sort of colours. I'm wearing a polka dot skirt. This is the second time I've worn this outfit this trip. We're going to Paolo, but we're going for drinks with friends first. Alright, we've had some drinks with our friends. Ben just gone to get another one. They've also gone to get some drinks and some popcorn. I'm saving us 4 seats here in the show. We're going to watch a show called Disney Dreams. Don't know what it's about.
I really enjoyed it.
It was really good.
I don't want to egg it up too much, but like...
It was actually really exceeded my expectations.
Like, by far my second favourite show on board.
Frozen was number 1, that was very closely number 2. I really love Disney, are really good at doing what I call Disney stage magic. So, you know, like
they put
a little toy that slides off the shelf.
So good, and Tink flying around, and there was a genie lamp, and they rubbed it, and then it's like sparkles. Do you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. It was
fun.
very good. And now we're going to Paolo, so let's go do our final special dinner. Also, stand up properly so people can see an actual height comparison. There you go.
I hope you appreciate every time that me and Brogan are on the same level, I am doing the absolute
when we're vlogging, we like to frame it properly for you, but yeah. We just want to show you the carpet for Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. Look at this. This is where you go up. It's so cute. It says magical transformations await. Oh, cute. They've got little eyes.
Baba, I've had such a good time with you.
Oh, so sweet, me too.
Honestly, I could spend a week in a rowboat with you, just sat in the middle of the English Channel, and I think we'd still have a great time.
We would. I always say this, but Benji is the magic.
I am. I'm great.
He makes the trips what they are. Here we go, Paolo. Oh, it's so pretty. So we're sat down. We're deciding what we want. And a photographer comes over, and every night we've been saying, no thank you, we're good. Tonight Benji goes, yeah, I'd love photos. He gets them in. The lady was like, can we get one of you on your own? So Benji's posing at the table.
Why are you being nasty? Just having a good time.
It was so funny. Anyway, yet to be there. This is an Italian restaurant, and it's beautiful in here.
It's a Venetian restaurant.
Oh, Venetian. And the menu is amazing, and because we've made friends in Chesapeake all week, we've had a couple of recommendations. I honestly would have quite a lot of things on this menu, and you can definitely tell that they have an elevated menu in comparison to the restaurants that we've eaten at all week. So I quite like a specialty dining restaurant. I am happy to pay a little bit more if it means I'm going to have a meal that's been, you know, cooked for me rather than in a mess, if that makes sense.
So they have an antipasti, so you pick one of those. They have a small pasta, so you pick one of those as the second. You have il secondo, which is like a main course, so that's your third course. And then I think the fourth is your desserts.
Yeah, we've got our amuse-bouche.
Always love listening to you pronounce that.
Amuse-bouche, that's not bad.
Yeah, no, nailed it.
Gnocchi. We have got some proper Italian bread where they've actually flown in the flour from Naples, which is insane. And then we've got our burrata caprese. Yeah, love with the balsamic vinegar. Oh my gosh, you know this is going to be so good. For my second dish, I have got the butternut squash pasta, ravioli. And then Benji's got the
lamb ragu.
Lamb ragu, oh my gosh.
It has another name, but it's been half an hour since we saw the menu, so I don't know.
That was just phenomenal. Like, I can't even explain to you the flavours, the texture, the like crunchy bits. It was just perfect. Like one of the nicest dishes I've had in a while. So yeah, 10 points for this. We've had a tip off that you can see the northern lights. Oh my god. Guys, look, that's what we can see through the camera, through the phone, but through your own eyes, it's obviously not like that. Benji Stover Soul. Let's get rid of all the bones for you.
I can't believe we just saw that.
We saw the northern lights. There's Benji's finished, presented Dover Soul. That looks amazing.
I did say that I didn't mind deboning it myself, but they insisted on
that's nice. Did it right at the table?
Yeah.
And then I have got this massive piece of salmon. I've had so much salmon this week, but it is a slab. It's my favourite fish, so I just knew I had to have that. Also, sorry, I'm still not over the northern lights. It is sad we can't see it with our actual eyes, but even in the UK, do you remember those times where we were putting our phone up at the sky?
New Forest, we just could not get away from the light pollution.
I went all the way to Iceland and still didn't see them.
Yeah, that was when we first met. Bears yesterday, Northern Lights today.
It's like rounded off with a bow, you know?
Yeah. They are very proud of these soufflés.
Yes, they take 20 minutes to prepare, and you have to order them in advance.
Yeah, I ordered this before our mains.
Yeah, so Benji's got the soufflé, which I really want to try this. But then they had a tiramisu, and if you know me even a little bit, you know that this is my favourite dessert on the planet, so I had to order this. I don't know what this is.
It looks like a demon.
But I like it.
Look at your pyjamas.
Oh my god. And the bear and the blanket.
And he's folded what I wear to bed as well, look.
Nothing.
Well done, thank you.
I need you all to know that it's 11:30, and I think we're the only people on the ship that haven't packed.
Honestly, I feel like every night we felt like really bad because we've got an early morning excursion the next morning. We've gone to bed early. Everyone's in bed now, and we're still. I could do another thing. I'm
raring to go, but the only thing available was a silent disco.
We
weren't feeling that.
I was saying, guys, we could do the karaoke. Come on, let's go see a karaoke.
It's at the kids club vibe.
Kids only.
There is nothing left for adults on the last night. Oh, sorry, no, there's a pianist. Paolo dinner was absolutely gorgeous.
I'm quite conservative in my rankings, but 10 out of 10. Because what other meal is going to provide us with the northern lights outside the window?
Okay.
So dinner was amazing. The comedian / juggler, so funny.
Yeah,
Like,
Marcus Monroe.
proper in my niche of funny as well.
Benji was howling. He was so funny.
Cackling.
10 more minutes and done that. I live in New York City, and on the subway, the worst thing that happened to me is I got a bloody nose on the subway. And if you've ever been to New York, you know that's not a good place. They don't have like tissue boxes.
So yeah, we saw his show, and then we just said goodbye to our friends. We were just chatting, and now it's over. All right, see you in the morning.
Ta-ra.
We have left the Disney Wonder. We are currently at the Fairmont Vancouver Airport. We booked a day rate just for 5 hours because we had a 9-hour gap between leaving the ship and our flight this evening. We are flying with British Airways direct back to Heathrow, which we're really excited about because we haven't had any notifications that the flight is not going if you watch Travel Day.
Why are you saying that?
But we have left the ship, and last night we did see the Northern Lights again. We went up at 1 AM just to see if we could catch it. We could see like an outline of it, couldn't we?
Yeah, and then on the phone you could see it on photo. You couldn't see it on camera, on video for some reason, but you could see it on photo of a long exposure.
Yeah, it was really cool. And then we left this morning, we skipped breakfast. We were one of the first sort of groups off.
I always think that's the best way to get off. It's so easy.
It is. You don't have to wait for your group to be called. I mean, I know we could have just sat there, and especially as we had a gap, but we wanted to just get off.
The queue for breakfast was meaty.
It was busy, so that's what we always do, so we just do what we always did. We wanted to wrap up the video. We wanted to firstly start by saying thank you so much if you have watched to the end of this vlog series. If you've just watched the Disney cruise and you're new here, then thank you. Big warm welcome. We hope you subscribe. We want to wrap up the whole trip and do a deep dive into our thoughts and feelings around the Disney cruise in a separate video, but we didn't want to, you know, end it and not say some final things. So we firstly really enjoyed ourselves. Alaska was a place that was on our bucket list for a long time. We have really craved these sort of nature, off-grid, outdoors adventures. We absolutely love cruising. We got married on a ship last year, and we are huge Disney fans. We're annual pass holders at Disneyland Paris, and we do the US parks like California and Florida every other year if we can. We're actually back again in November doing Universal and maybe sometime back at Walt Disney World. But this was so exciting for us to be able to combine our loves of Disney and cruising, and obviously we were always going to enjoy ourselves because it has all the elements of things we love, but with any trip there's always going to be things we like and don't like, and because we've done so many now and we've been on board a couple of other cruise lines for the day or stay on board for a night, we are critical in terms of like what we personally like, what works for us, what we don't like. So there were lots of things the Disney Wonder was brilliant at.
And again, this is coming from us as two adults with no children.
Yeah.
Obviously a lot of you will have children, so your opinions are equally as valid and also will be different to us, which is fine.
Yeah, I think one thing that I regret is not doing a lot more research. I do feel like it's a great shame that you do have to do a lot of research, and if you're watching this you probably learned a lot from us, but I went in a little bit more blind because I wanted everything to be fresh. I didn't want anything to be spoiled, and I regret that because there were so many things that I didn't know or made mistakes on.
I don't think it's a thing of regret, it's just like you say, it's a shame that you have to do that.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to live our trip twice. I don't want to live it beforehand and then live it for the first time.
Yeah.
Kind of knowing.
But if you watch these vlogs, then assuming you probably will have a really smooth sailing experience because you now know all the insider tips and hints and things and what to do.
You can learn from our mistakes.
Yeah, but for me personally, as a huge Disney fan, there were times I felt frustrated that I didn't know stuff, and I don't know how else to explain that, but I wanted us to have the most perfect, best experience, and there were times that were out of my control. Obviously the weather, missing the glacier, but there were other times that I just felt pure joy, like hearing the horn for the first time, hearing them say our name as we came on board, watching that first sail away party, that first day, and then last night, Northern Lights,
we
the
had
dinner.
The perfect last day.
Yeah, the show was great.
Speciality dining, the juggler, the scene of Northern Lights, it was just perfection, wasn't
and it goes without saying, you cannot knock the cast and crew that make your vacation what it is.
They're so good.
They are amazing. The attention to detail, remembering your orders, remembering your name is just amazing.
How many people did we speak to that had worked on board for 20+ plus years.
Yeah, which
So
speaks
many.
volumes. Plus the amount of amazing friends we made, the
Yeah.
people, the other guests on board were so lovely. Like
You always chat in the lines and you chat before
Yeah.
the shows and things like that. And
because it was a smaller ship, it means you bump into people all the time. So
Yeah.
that's something that we really liked. I imagine on some of these bigger cruises, you might not see the same people again. So
talking
yeah.
about bigger cruises, I'm glad we started on a smaller, older ship.
Yeah.
I think that if we do, which I'm sure we will at some point, if we do another Disney cruise, we can then compare it like that, can't we?
Yeah, we really want to do Castaway Cay. I mean, as Disney fans, that is something on our list. We might do a shorter one that's 3 or 4 nights, but we would love your input. If you are huge Disney fans or you've just done Disney Cruise Line, and you know, where would you recommend? Where do we look next? We didn't put a placeholder down purely because we just don't know. We're not sure where this leads us, but we are quite keen to try some other cruise lines. We've been on board a couple of others in the last year, and we've got our eye on just a few others that maybe appealed to us with
Bit
more
adult living.
stuff, because last night really made us feel like, oh, that's the kind of like style of cruising we enjoy.
Yeah.
But there was so much about Disney we loved. I mean, God, if you love meeting characters, they're everywhere all the time.
Yeah.
If you're still watching, you're here. We just wanted to say another final thank you so much, because without you watching, we wouldn't get to do these amazing things, and we appreciate it so much. And it makes me so emotional because this was a dream. It's always been a dream of mine to be able to work and travel and do this. So yeah, it just feels like really emotional when I end a big series, because I've worked.
We got to go home now.
I've put so much love into these vlogs, so I really hope you've enjoyed them. I know I'm gonna have Disney blues, but not for long. Not for long, because we are back in Disneyland Paris in October. So if you love Disney stuff, then make sure you subscribe. But
You're in the right place.
I'm really tired and I need a shower.
And you've got the first vlog looming over you.
I do, I've got so much to do.
Going up in like 36 hours.
So it's not edited.
Good luck.
I haven't shared anything from the cruise yet either, because we really tried to switch off and be present. And so thank you for all your support. Make sure you follow us on Instagram as well, where we've posted pictures and reels. And we will see you again in our next ones. Thanks for watching. Bye.
See you later.